Hey guys, we are back, and I'm Swaffles, and oh gosh, no, Levi, don't, Levi's about to die. No, back off, you jerk. Um, and we're playing a Terraria. Now, today's episode, we're probably just going to be trying to figure out what to do at night. Because there's things you can do at night, mining, for example. So we'll try to do that, get some better armor, all sorts of things. And I'm just gonna go ahead and block Levi up real quick so no one can get to him. And mainly I can get to him, which that's what we want. Okay. And I'll just, if you want to hear a fun fact, this is literally, I literally just ended episode 1, and right as I said, see you guys later, stay happy, I started the next episode, or I started this episode. So, boom, boom, there. Dang it. One thing I would like to talk about, real quick, is the new Captain America movie that just came out Friday, or this Friday, depending on when you're watching this episode. It came out April, I forget what the date was, April 4th. And I'll be honest with you guys, I loved it. I really loved it. I'm not going to spoil anything, because that's just uncool. But there are a lot of, if you're a big Marvel fan, there are a lot of little, like, Marvel Easter eggs in there that I think you just kind of like geek out about if you saw them, and I certainly did. I'll be honest. Oh, I have my crafting table with me. I was kind of wondering where did it go. Nope, Levi, we don't want you dying, because it will happen. Oh, boom, boom. But I'll just give you my honest review of it real quick. Because, I mean, I know people are doing reviews, and they have their, like, channel literally based around reviews, but this is just for me to, talk to you guys about. 1 second. There we go. Just need to make that guy. Okay. 1 second. I am just trying to prepare a little mining hole real quick. Because that's what we're going to be doing today, mining. But to be honest, I really loved it. It to me almost came past the Avengers because it had so much action in it. The characters were very well like they're very the character what's the word? I can't think of the word. The character development was very good. They had a lot of action scenes that I think anyone would love. And it wasn't just action, and which I really liked. It also had a good story plot because I mean sometimes movies just rely on the action and they have no real or they have no interesting plot to them. And this one had a lot of interesting plot and also a lot of interesting dialogue because sometimes you're at a movie and all they have is dialogue, and you're like it's boring. But this dialogue wasn't that bad, and at the same time, it was a good mix between dialogue and I don't want to waste all my wood. It was a good mix between dialogue, action, and plot, like focusing towards a plot or a theme. And to be honest, the one thing that gets me, and I've seen this a lot, and now that I think about it, once I've watched reviews. People have been like saying like it shouldn't have been called the Winter Soldier, and now that I think about it, it probably shouldn't have been because if you've seen it, I'm gonna say this in a way that that's not gonna give it away, but the scenes with Winter Soldier that he's in are really good. Like the action scenes are really fun and good to watch them. Kind of punch each other and stuff. Excuse me. I hope I'm not getting sick. But there's not that many though, like between Captain America and the Winter Soldier. But the ones that they do have are really good. So I do suggest watching it. I honestly really loved it. I don't have anything negative to say about it. Overall, really good. Okay. So if you guys couldn't tell, we're making a little just I wouldn't call it. This is not a elevator. This is not the elevator. And if you know what a elevator is, it's a basically a tunnel down to hell. And when I say hell, I don't mean, like a bad word hell. I mean up the place. Because Terraria does have hell. It's all the way down here. Okay. But I just want to make that clear that we'll do that real quick. I'm not saying a bad word. But I really am upset that we are not getting any cave yet. Because that's not going. We're gonna be very bored. And I don't really want to do this very much because I'm gonna work on my home. So what I think I'll do. Let's see what time it is. It's about midday. I can make sorts of stuff. I can make an anvil. That's always helpful. Okay, and I can make a bucket. Provides 1 defense. Set bonus 1 defense, so 3 defense. Wait. Oh, the legs actually don't provide any defense. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. I did not know that one bit. Okay, chest. That's what we're gonna want. Let's make 2 of those guys. Because chests are good for storing items, as we all know. Probably 4. Boom. And you know, what I think would be cool is to make like a for some reason I can't think of words today. I can't think of the name, but basically kind of like I want to say not a memorial, but like a little thing here saying, Steve Waffle's first house or something like that, or first base, and we can have like a sign, and then having something really cool. I think it'd be really interesting. I have some really awesome ideas for just little things we can do within the community, because I really want to make a community of NPCs here, you know what I mean, and bring them to life and have because like I said, this game really brings like I said in the last episode, actually I forgot that was the last episode. It brings the NPCs to life, and it gives them personalities, and it can just be really interesting to play with those personalities, especially interesting for a YouTuber. Now let's put that right here, and random stuff. We can't be too picky with what we have in our chest because we only have 2, but we should probably separate the blocks and the other things. Okay. And let's put money up for now as well. Get a bow. Yeah. Okay. Now, can I still make a... Nope. So if I can make... arrows. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna be right back when it becomes morning. Actually, let's prepare something real quick, because while we're here, it's not stopping us from getting stone, which we will need for something interesting, and I'll show you guys that later. Copper, that's awesome. I'm glad we did this. See what happens, guys, when we think about doing stuff, and we don't just, cut off camera. Now, I will cut off cameras when we're, when we're just, sitting here bored to death, obviously, but, see what happened if we did cut off camera. And I just, did this. I just sat around and watched the video, because that's probably what I would have done to waste the time. I mean, it's going to be morning and actually really soon, so I don't even know if I need to worry about this. Boom, boom. Okay. Can I make anything? Yes, I can. And what else can I make? Oh. Copper brick. Ooh, interesting. This stuff I'm going to need. I'm going to make a ton of that. And for now, I'm going to make use all my brick to make this. And we'll get back to all that stuff later. Okay, ingots, copper, boom. And there. I'm going to fill this part right here. I'm going to fill this in, and, you know, I can use that as my terrain I told you about. Okay. So right now, I'm just going to do some collecting of this stone real quick, and then at morning, we will be right back. Actually, you know what? No, yeah, it's morning right now. I'll need some of that. Nope. Okay. Now let's take these guys out real quick. You have... Oh, here's first death. Come on, okay, you know what? Never mind. I'll just leave these guys to do what they want. Okay, but right now, we are going to make our first house. It's going to be a very little, tiny, insignificant house. I'm not going for anything too big right now. Just making a nice little home. Okay, go ahead and push this area down. Okay. And we'll probably make it right in the center of town. Well, like I said, we can always expand this. You know what? What we'll do is we're going to collect wood and materials for this house, because I want this house to be pretty big, and I want it to be, like, there. I don't want it to just be, you know, a house. You know, I want it to be the house. Like, I'm going to officially consider myself mayor of this town, and I think that's pretty appropriate. What do you say, Levi? Yeah, you agree? I agree too. So, Mayor Waffles. Yeah. And that will be my house. Okay. Let's get this. Back off. Okay. And put this up real quick. Quick stack. Okay. We got wood, and now we can make a lot of this guy. You know what? We'll go ahead and just sit right here and farm out some of this stone. So, guys, I'll be right back, and we shall have a lot of stone. BRB.